Right. We should get into the show proper.
We should.
And we're going to start things off with the most important part, the indie of the week.
Oh,
it's back.
And this week, our indie is a cheeky little troublemaker.
Oh,
Yes.
naughty.
Yes. Now, this is technically a sister company
Okay, right.
of another group, which we'll probably look at in a bit more detail some other time because they do lots of stuff through multiple branches with other companies as well. So there's a lot to delve into. But Troublemaker just have a couple of little ranges. And like I say, it is a sister company. And we often refer to nuns with guns. And they have doubled down on the nuns with guns in a big way. And that's why this had to be shown off. Because I know Shay's a fan of the Sister Wars of Battle. Yes. I bet your sisters don't look as good as these.
No, I'm already planning on buying these and giving them a novitiate squad. That's what this is.
Yes.
I mean,
oh my God.
Perfect.
Nun sees demon. Other nun says, show him your cross. She goes, all right, pulls out gun.
Yeah.
Well, no, the cross is up there. It's the sword.
Yeah, it's the sword.
The crossbeam on it. They are a fantastic set of wimple-wielding ones. Now, the only question is, what type of nun do you go for? Do you go for a classical penguin, black nun? Do you go for a Carmelite in the brown? Do you go for the blue nun, like the wine? There are many various iterations of nunnage that you can add in here.
I wonder if you can do it like Sister Act.
Yeah, that'd be
back
good.
in the habit.
Yeah. I love that they're wearing their like classic little sort of sensible shoes as well.
Oh God,
so good.
Well, and if you're going to war, you need sensible shoes.
Yeah,
there's no point doing it in high heels. You'll break something.
I love the idea you said their share of using it was like novitiates or something.
Yeah,
like
it looks perfect for novitiates.
Yeah, these are the ones that haven't quite earned their power armor just yet. But oh my God, there's even heavy
weapons teams.
Nice.
Don't worry. No. This, like I say, it's not a big indie this week. But this is a comprehensive set.
Oh,
you two,
Jerry.
You two can go daka.
Yeah.
Into all those oncoming orcs, or whatever else you can find to shoot.
You know, in all those
children.
Sort of historical TV shows and movies where at some point the heroes find themselves in like a nunnery or something, and they're like, and there's always a badass nun who's like, "We will defend this against the French" or something like that. This is now like cranked up to 11.
All I can think of is the Magnum PI. Wait a minute, nuns don't work on a Sunday. So we do have heavy weapons, which is always good. There's also the command.
Nice.
Oh, look at that for a bone saw. It's the combat shotgun / what? Grenade launcher.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a thumper.
Yeah.
But that,
and one's on the telephone. That's got to be gossiping.
Look at that for a cross / double-headed eagle for the Imperium. I mean, it covers it all.
Oh, guess I'm getting a second novitiate squad. Well,
wow.
The demon has been a very naughty boy.
Nuns mounted on little donkeys. Look at their little asses. Look how happy Donkey is.
Best nativity scene ever.
Oh dear.
Oh, move aside, little drummer boy. It's the nun light calf.
Wow. These are amazing.
The Krieg are going to be cacking themselves.
It's fantastic. The fact you run them as guard /
Rough Riders and stuff.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Non-mobile.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like John's little universal carrier, but
it's a 40k weasel. It's a 40k weasel.
And still got the stained glass on the front as well.
A rolling pulpit. Yeah, very cool.
Oh, they'll hear your sermon from up there, I tell you.
They've even got different weapon options. And stuff.
Yeah, and because the front is just a cupola, any of the heavy weapons will sit in there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So she, with a bit of converting, she doesn't need to be on a heavy stubber / 50 cal. She can be on a las cannon or whatevs.
I hope they sell the crew separate, just so I can do like a basilisk.
Oh, probably. Because I mean, you've got this, and right off the bat, they'll work for a basilisk on the back on the gun platform.
Oh yeah.
It's a big mortar. say hello to my massive friend.
I love the idea that at the back of the nunnery, there's just a locked door. And it says, no, we don't go in there. Time to break out the big guns, ladies.
They have blasphemed in that general direction.
Shay, they should tackle you on both the sister front and on the Uncle Stalin front.
Oh, no. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so
for a multi-mortar
very
/ rocket
much.
launcher.
Katyusha.
Look at my magnificent organ.
High explosive faith.
Isn't it a beauty? But you can get that separately though, Shay. So you don't need to get the nunnage. Although,
But he wants the nunnage.
why would you get it without the nunnage?
Why would I get it
The
without the nunnage? What's the point?
Exactly.
Well, it's none of your business.
Support weapons.
No.
Support weapons are all good. There's some breaching nuns with combat shotguns.
Double barrel shotguns.
I would get those for like a post-apocalyptic thing.
That'd be cool.
We'll come back to that thought in a minute, Justin.
Oh,
God.
And these, I have to say,
I love the swords.
chain swords. That is the
Yeah.
best way I've seen of doing chain swords. That's better than GW's chain sword, which
Yeah.
makes no
Yeah.
real sense. The multiple little spinning discs of death are great.
Yeah.
But why has nobody thought of that one before? Because that's like a genius idea.
I think the Aztecs did whenever they did the like obsidian swords.
I
It
guess
was like a play on that.
Well, I think it's just a chain sword, but they're using multiple circular saws.
so if one
instead of
stops, the
one
rest of them
chain.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: do they counter rotate? Does one go down forward, the other up back, down
No,
forward, back?
because then you would trap and
Yeah.
you'd end up breaking wheels and stuff. That would be terrible. Can you imagine having to try and refit one of those in the field? That'd be
Oh yeah,
oh, no.
yeah.
That
So
would be
As bad
terrible.
as some German armor when they broke a wheel.
And then we
Mother
have
Teresa.
Teresa, the calculated
Calculated
cat. Not Calcutta, calculated cat. And these are heroes, and they are magnificent. And she's not
Brilliant.
alone with Sister Ash Wednesday.
Oh, I'm in my happy place.
This
So
is
good.
my boomstick. And finally, Sister Bryce Lee with her nunchucks. Nunchucks.
Oh.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh.
And then that one's that's just fun.
Mm.
Look how happy that ghost is. We say ghost, but I clearly
I
see
love that
legs
from behind
behind
you
there.
can see the legs.
Is she really
Children,
a
for
psychic?
Halloween, I will be a ghost.
But because that is just such a Scooby-Doo ghost. And I have a set of the Scooby-Doo hassle-free figures, but I've never had a Scooby-Doo ghost to go with.
There we go.
Yup.
Legends.
Sorted.
Absolute legends.
It's okay, Jerry. When I put in the order for the rest of this range, I'll provide for you.
Oh god, the way they've painted her eyes is terrifying.
Well, she is psychic.
Yeah.
She's going full carry. Just watch those things roll up in your head. And then there's just some additional, command
Different
weapons, special
separate sets
weapons.
and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you two can pick up extra gunners if you want
Brilliant.
to run 20-man squads.
I love the running one just screaming repent.
Yeah. They'd be very good actually as redemptionists for Necromunda.
They would.
Yeah.
Be a fun gang to do.
I don't know. I'd love
I
to see
don't know
2,000 points of this on the table.
It would be super cool.
Mm.
They've got everything you need.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
It
Oh my
is-
god! Even if you didn't use them as sisters,
Yes.
as you were saying, use them as an Imperial Guard detachment.
Yeah.
To your sisters and just build out the range to make it all nun themed. That's super good. That's very good.
And if you ran them as a penal legion, because obviously these ladies
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
very experienced.
Yeah, you got the rules to work with it. Yeah, unless you just made them absolute badasses.
No.
What
Count
the?
Binface, yes.
Now, this one might not be particularly well known for people outside of the UK, but one of the things that happens in our elections is somebody will generally become some sort of ridiculous thing. So we have the Monster Raving Looney Party and Screaming Lord Sutch and his friends have been doing stuff for ages. There was a man who stood opposite against Theresa May when she was Prime Minister, I want to say.
Yes.
And it was Count Buckethead or something like that.
Count
He had,
Binface. Yeah.
he had a massive, just, but not one of the old style
Mhm.
bin.
Yeah, the old
there.
dustbins.
But yeah, this is actually an upgraded iteration because he did do a model. And I think it's still available on the sister site. But yeah, so just the idea of that political figure. But in this case, Count Binface is doing two things. One, he's fighting the good fight in the post-apocalypse, and also £3 from each purchased Binface is going to
Very
NHS charities.
Oh,
That's nice.
I like to point out it's only a $5.
Yeah.
See, a lot of companies do £5 models where they get like 10% of the thing. So
that
that's a bizarre and really good at the same time.
It's so Mad Max. Leave the gasoline.
Oh, it's not Mad Max. We've got Mad Marks.
Oh, okay.
In the future, all oil is our oil, comrade.
That's not your water. It's everyone's.
It's everyone's water. Yep.
Some of us are more equal than others.
Some of us get more wet than others.
Mad Marks is just great. I mean, how could you not like that?
That's so fun. I love that.
It's ridiculous. That is a comment that's happened in a pub one night where somebody's been talking about Mad Max or Karl Marx and the two have merged. And then somebody's gone, that's a genius idea. That's what that is.
So it's a horrible drunken love child.
Now, these I think are a prime example of what's happening in the world at the moment. It's the zombies. Where unfortunately your human flesh turns into a mass of wires and a black screen as they run post-apocalyptically around the place. That's what happens. 1 minute we're all staring at our phones, and the next minute you're being tortured by one.
You are the phone.
I'm going to start a rumor here. This is what happens when they launch 6G.
It's as good a guess as any.
God.
Yeah. That's a really cool idea. I love
Isn't it very different? And I love the layer of cabling. So you've got your insulated, and then you've got your wires, and then you've got just the bare copper at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So you can sit there and paint all the stripes for like live and stuff.
Surely that has to be fiber optic.
I mean, could be that as well. Yeah. You could drill them all out and replace them.
Those are the elite zombies. The other ones are all copper wire.
Yeah, Siri and Alexa have had enough of your shit.
Yeah, that's a really nice idea. I love that.
The zombies are very different. Yeah. Caddis, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is the future. It is the post-apocalypse. Therefore, you must go full wild child with your...
go full medieval.
Yeah. Or
some of these would work really nicely with the stuff that Annie does with Bad Squiddo. I think that'd be a really good match to a lot of the sort of post-apocalyptic bits and pieces. That'd be really cool.
True.
Yeah.
Good for all sorts of things like the Doomed.
Oh, yeah.
And then Shah the Blank plus her kitty Fluffies, or Fluffles, rather. I'd like to point out that Fluffles is armed with medium-sized claws. Fluffles is some sort of Norwegian mountain cat as well.
Love it.
Massive ruff.
Yeah. Nice model. Very cool. Good for your inquisitorial warbands and everything else in between. Yeah.
Or if you got to play role-playing games incorrectly.
Yeah. Very true. I like the staff. Ooh, lots of different arm options as well.
Yeah.
That's good. Get the magnets out.
Give Fluffles a knife.
Give Fluffles a knife. It's deadly enough without it. Love of God, man.
It will cut you.
Seeing? So anyway, yes, that's our little post-apocalyptic. So chuck in some combat shotgun nuns.
Yeah.
Maybe defending themselves from Fluffles.
Very nice.
They're not going to win.
No. You've only got 6 barrels between 3 nuns, and Fluffles got 9 lives. So,
and Lord Binface is just the janitor of the convent who's went, oh well, things have went to pot.
I'm immediately thinking of a badass scenario for like 7TV with Count Binface and then the zombies sort of running around. That would be so good.
Why not? Yeah. Why not? The resin we've already seen, but you can pick them up separately, which is
good.
Cool.
Yeah,
because everybody loves massive organs of death and huge mortars, which are really cute. And then the accessories is just additional pouches. Although it is a ton of pouches for £8, which is really handy.
It's very good. Yeah,
you're always after things like that. The other thing, which is really fascinating, is they do their own plastic sprue of 6mm.
Very good.
Which comes with a human-esque race, a Skinner, I think they're called. Yes, Skinners, which could be orcs, could be beastmen, could be whatever you want to paint them up as. They are just a chunkier monkey, a couple of little vehicles, and a spare mortar as well, in a similar style to the one the sisters run about with.
Yeah.
And this is very unusual to see a small company doing a plastic sprue. So for £12 you get
8 of them. That's good. Yeah.
All of that. It's enough to do 104 skinners and 112 humans with rifles plus support plus, which is all. I mean, if you're starting into 6mm sci-fi gaming, and there's some cracking systems out there already.
Oh yeah.
Then that's a really funky little thing.
That gives you the basics of two armies, and then you just throw some slightly more elite stuff in there, like different metal ranges, or maybe throwing some walkers and other vehicles, flyers and things, and away you go. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, there's some interesting sci-fi sets that you can play around with as well, and it's just a case of grabbing other bits and pieces to sort of flesh it out a bit. So yes, that's Troublemaker. That's all you're going to see from Troublemaker.
What a nifty one that is. Very cool. Yeah.
I'm a delight, really, aren't I?
And Shay goes away to order all the things.
My money.
ACW, who wants that anymore?
You do, Shay. ACW first. If I see a nun on the table with paint on her before the ACW, we've got paint. Somebody's getting slapped.
I haven't even started painting them yet.
Oh no, well that's what I'm saying. If a nun arrives post the ACW and then gets paint on it before the ACW, you're getting a dig in the jaw.
Oh, what have I started?
On that note, it's time for some news.